Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Himanshu here and you're watching Developers Place. So today in this video I'll be teaching you how you can install Kalilinux in your VirtualBox. It's pretty simple guys, and believe me, if you have seen any other videos, in this video you'll be getting 100% result, okay? And that's my guarantee. So at first you need to go to your browser, and after that, okay, I'll be not over here directly, but just wait, we're coming over here, but okay. So I'll be searching over here Oracle VirtualBox. Okay, so why I am choosing Oracle VirtualBox? This is because the first reason is this VirtualBox is very much stable, okay, and that is my first priority, right? So I'll be going to this link and I'll be going to the download sections and I'll be clicking on Windows host. Okay, since I'm using Windows, you can click on Windows. Okay, so here they are saying okay, I'll be clicking on yes. So while this is getting installed, I'll be showing you how you can install Kalilinux. Okay, so you just need to open a new tab, click on Kalilinux. Okay, so make sure to have some gigs of RAM, some gigs of storage in your computer, because the file is a bit bigger. Okay, so I'll be clicking on get Kali. So let's see. Okay, so here we go. So we'll be clicking on virtual machines and we'll be directed over here. So here we'll be clicking on this VirtualBox. Okay, so this is basically a 3.9 gigs of application which is required because this is the most stable one. Okay, so I'll just be clicking on here, okay, and I'll be clicking on save and my download started. Okay, so this is remember, this is of 3.9 gigs and this is of roughly around 300 to 400 MB. So you can say the total package comes around 4 gigs. Okay, so I'll be seeing you once the installation is over. So here we go guys, our installation is over. So I'll just be clicking on VirtualBox, and so here we come to the first interface of the VMware VirtualBox. Here they are saying welcome to Oracle VM VirtualBox 6.1.28 setup wizard. I'll be clicking on next, blah blah blah, again next. Okay, make sure that each and every box is checked. So I'll be clicking on next. Now warning, network interfaces, okay, no problem. Proceed to installing, yes. I'll be clicking on install. Okay, so this is quite easy. Okay, I'll be giving the permission. Now this is quite easy to install the VirtualBox, but it is a bit tricky to install the Kalilinux. Okay, so I've got my VirtualBox. Since I already had my Kalilinux account, so it came over here, but you'll be getting this interface. Okay, so you'll be getting this interface, so no need to worry. I'll be showing you how to do this. Okay, so you just need to go back. Okay, I'll be minimizing my window and I'll be going to my files and I'll be clicking on Kalilinux. Okay, the one which I installed just now. So okay, so when I click this, I get this interface. Okay, so I just need to close this, no need to install that, and I'll just be clicking on import. Okay, so agree, and the importing takes place. Okay, So since I already have Kalilinux, so I'll be showing you how to enter this. Okay, so let's wait for a second. So as you can see, the Kalilinux got installed, and you'll be getting the same interface which you can see in my screen. So I'll be clicking on Kalilinux or the start button, and let's wait for some seconds. Okay, it got launched. Okay, so I'll be minimizing the window. Okay, so here I'll be pressing E. Okay, when I'll be getting that part in my screen, so I'll be pressing E. So after pressing E, I'll be getting this. Okay, you just follow my steps very carefully so that you don't miss any steps, and then it will show some error. Okay, so just follow my steps. So you use your arrow keys and bring the bar down to this Linux. Okay, here you get that echo. Okay, and on below that you get that Linux. So you just bring it to Linux and go side by side, and you'll be directed to the second line. Okay, so the thing which we have to change over here is in the second line. Okay, so at first clicking I'll be clicking backspace, and I'll be typing here W. Okay, so it will be RW instead of RO, and after this quiet splash I'll be giving a space, and I'll be typing over here INIT equal to slash bin slash bash. Okay, so once again I'm repeating, I'll be changing the status of RO to RW, and I'll be clicking and I'll be typing after splash INIT init equal to slash bin slash bash. Okay, so after clicking this command I'll be clicking on enter. So oh, sorry, I'll not be clicking on enter, I'll be clicking on F10. Okay, so I'll be clicking on F10, and now see, so the F10 is the functional key. So after clicking the functional key, my screen got black, and now okay, so now I became the root user of the Kalilinux. So I got into my Kalilinux account, but I am a root user now. So if I'll be showing you by typing let's say the pwd, the our directory. Okay, so if I'll be clicking on pwd, okay, so they're showing that I'm a root user. Okay, so here I'll just be clicking on password. Okay, I'll be clicking passwd, because see, when we directly get to this Kali account, we need a login ID and a password. Okay, so since we do not have a login ID or password, so the universal login ID for the Kalilinux account is root. Okay, and the password, since we don't know, so we are just setting our password from here. Okay, so everything is clear. Now let's move forward. So I'll be typing over here passwd and a root. Okay, so after clicking this I'll be clicking on enter. So they are asking me to set my new password. Okay, so I'll be setting my new password. Now as you can see, I have typed my password, but it is not showing, right? Because of the Linux security system, they do not show the length of the password, rather and of course they will not show the password also. Okay, so after clicking on the password, you can also choose a password. It can be a 4-digit password or a 6-digit password, that matters to you. Okay, so after that I'll be clicking on enter. So they are saying retype the password, so I'll be retyping this password TE. Okay, so I gave a spoiler, I think. So after this, after retyping the password, I will just be clicking on enter. Okay, so my password is updated successfully. So I need to go, I just need to close this window. Okay, Okay, so we are all set now. We have changed the password and now we'll be entering to this Kalilinux VirtualBox. So I'll be clicking on start and it got started. Okay, so this will be the interface. So the device is getting booted. So after the completion of booting, you'll be redirected to the page where you'll be getting username and password. So there you'll be using the username root, that is the universal username, right? And the password which you entered over there, right? Few minutes before. Okay, so I'll be entering my username and the password. So the password, and I'll be clicking on login. Okay, so after clicking on login, so finally I got entered in my Kalilinux account. So in the same way, you can also install and enter Kalilinux. This is 100% working trick, guys, and hope you like this video, and make sure to subscribe my channel and hit that like button, and follow me on Facebook and Twitter. The links are given in the description box. And if you have any queries related to Kalilinux, you can just drop a comment in the comment section and I'll definitely try to answer your questions. Okay, so till then, goodbye.